What makes sports great? Maybe it's the power of bringing communities together, or the magic of those moments you'll always remember. Well, how about its ability to turn a kid into a believer? When was the last time that kind of thing happened? If you would have said 1945, you could say jackpot. But really, it all started right here for him at his alma mater of Jacksonville High School. And parks just around town that Devo used to hoop at 1 year ago. Even as a guy who's not an Arkansas native, it knocked my socks off and put new ones on. As snow piles up by the inches, closing in on record-breaking numbers, Arkansas teams close in on the state tournament, and players look to post eye-popping numbers. Eric Musselman may be a wizard at luring in transfers, but he's really pulling tricks up his sleeve to keep in-state kids home, because the recruiting trail is where teams write their future. Ballers like Silky Smooth Darian Ford or the 7-foot force Kalel Ware. The two are still crossing off schools from a long list of D1 offers, going back-to-back in football, and then in the winter, they stayed hot, taking a title in basketball. And hey, that's not all. Girls track and field also won it all. And if a trifecta wasn't enough for the Wildcats, they have the chance to add 3 more to the trophy case this weekend with baseball and both boys and girls soccer. The future just keeps on getting brighter for Razorbacks football. And Miles Rouser is a glowing example of why. The first top 100 commit in the Pittman era. If you're not familiar, I don't blame you. He's not from Arkansas. The out-of-state commit will fly from Michigan and try to make the Hogs secondary a no-fly zone. When you think of Little Rock being the capital of Arkansas, you might think of politics. Well, today through Saturday is the capital of 7-on-7, as Pulaski Academy draws teams from all over the state and elsewhere to the Rock. Who takes his place? Well, no other than Anthony Lucas, and his resume is unlike any other coaches in the state. He's a former Razorback, his receiving record still standing at Arkansas and across the nation. Plus, he went on to have a career in the pros. He's not trying to instill a new championship culture at PA, he's just trying to build off of the last one. And how does he plan to do that? Well, he'll tell you how. You might have seen fireworks tonight, so let's take a look back on some bombshell news that dropped in Arkansas sports this summer. A dynamite personality and coaching wonder won't be lighting up local defenses anymore, as Kevin Kelly leaves Pulaski Academy and passes the torch to a Razorbacks legend, who will now orchestrate that explosive offense next season. And just like the oohs and ahs we heard under those fireworks tonight, Anthony Lucas looks to keep fans in awe on Fridays, tying Heston Kerstad for the Arkansas freshman record. For Wallace, it all started right here in Greenbrier, Arkansas, and his high school head coach knew he was special from the get-go. How about a softball team coming right back around to win it all and finish undefeated? Can't get much better than that, right? Well, how about winning it all right here on their home field? Since Arkansas' season came to a close in the Elite Eight, there's been changes left and right, a revolving door of departures and arrivals. We'll catch you up to speed on the new look Razorbacks that will look to make another deep run next season. Not a single football player out of LRSD had signed with the Razorbacks since 2005. Now Parkview is changing that as they plan to send 3 of their Patriots, maybe even 4 to the Hill in the last calendar year. Starting off with quarterback Landon Rogers and tight end Aaron Outley putting pen to paper last fall. And in recent months, the talented running back James Joyner committed to the Hogs. And we're back. Nick Walters here in Morrilton for the 4A state tournament. Back in my day, we had a shooting method called beef. Bend, eyes, elbow, follow. But I'm just a reporter who didn't make varsity in high school, so let's see how these kids can get it done. The field of play, be it turf or hardwood, is where highlights happen. But too often we forget that what matters about being a student athlete goes far beyond the game. Oh, sorry. Nothing hits home on a holiday weekend like heartwarming stories. And get your tissues ready, because we've had no shortage of them this year. As you can see, we can still have a little bit of fun. But soon, all of this will melt, spring will come, and snow days will turn into game days at Dickey Stevens Park. Alanis, we're not talking about dogs today, we're talking about Hogs and their historic run to the Elite Eight. As a former Razorback, how cool is it to see your former team make it that far? Pig Suey! And how sweet it is. The Razorbacks just keep on dancing. By the end of the night, Sylvan Hills will want to be wearing a shirt like this one, except not football, but basketball, and not 2020, but 2021, as in conference champs. Let's see if they can. Let's go. 3 of the first 4 opponents for Arkansas this year hail from the Lone Star State. There wasn't a single clean spot on any of these Owls or their coaches. Growing up in Arkansas basically means growing up a Razorback. You live around shops like these.
Isn't we're going to the KARK store?
You wear stuff like this. And you drink out of cups like these. And you even got dogs looking like this one. Heck, you might even be sleeping like this.
What's that guy doing over there?
I have no idea.
But being from Georgia, Chris Paul didn't have that kind of lifestyle. He wasn't around hogs, he had dogs. But that doesn't make him any less excited to don this cap next spring and this jersey next fall. The CDC recommends that you wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Can you name one Razorbacks football highlight that lasts 20 seconds or longer, from snap to whistle? Hey Razorback fans! Did you know that Little Rock's Pulaski Academy is home to the nation's leading passer? Oh yeah, and he's a future Hog. Check out Braden Bratcher. Those are video game numbers, but the numbers that matter most: 5'10", 175, and ultimately 0 offers. One of the few teams that really weathered the storm, playing the first 2 games in the whole nation. With a live hitting scrimmage. That's right, live football. Let's rewind a little bit, because these scrimmages don't count for wins. And if you didn't know that football was still on in Arkansas, well, catch up and go nearly 3 hours south for Magnolia. Let's go. And we made it. Get to know the numbers. 18 D1 offers at just 16 years old. Are you ready to rumble? Or will Morrilton defend their home court? Let's see. Nick Smith is the top 2022 recruit in Arkansas, top 30 in the nation, and has offers from all over the country, including the Razorbacks. Student athletes live out the golden rule, allowing MJ to snap that stereotype, go long, and score. Maybe not actual touchdowns, but very real friendships. That means we're all gonna have unprecedented fails. I crouched down to the grass trying to get the perfect shot, and I hear a sharp rip sound. My worst fears had come true. As you can clearly see here, I had the mother of all pants rips in public. I walked around with these disc golfers for a while, trying to somehow hide it, but knowing they'd eventually see it, I had to fess up and say, look y'all, I just shredded my pants. Before the Sweet 16 game, I took a look at Moody's superhero effort this season. Moses Moody's breakout is something to marvel at. A key addition to what's looked like an Arkansas super team. At just 18, the freshman has hit Fayetteville and showed that not all heroes wear capes. There are Razorback fans, and then there's Kanan Sandy. The Arkansas super fan loves his state. Today's birthday road trip would prove it loves him right back.
Okay, what's it back? Hey, today's my birthday. Here we go. I do love the Arkansas. Good. I love the Arkansas with my teammates.
He went to his first football game at 2 months old. He was at the North Carolina game when we beat Michael Jordan and them. I almost threw him on the court. So I guess he got influenced very early. He fell in love with the team, and it's just gone on since.
For months, the Arkansas State Capitol has been an epicenter of emotions. Fear because of coronavirus, frustration because of protests, but this morning, fun because of a fan. Razorback superfan Kanan Sandy took a statewide trip for his 38th birthday.
We couldn't throw a party, so the party had to go to all of our friends. He's missed everybody so much. We had to take the party to them.
One stop is here at the Capitol, where Kanan was in the giving spirit.
It's the worst. Thank you.
And was greeted with a gift by local media.
Hey, we got a card for you. Everybody at Fox 16 and KLRT, buddy. We want to give you a card.
Yeah, Fox 16. Yeah. I like it. Guys, have seats. Oh my goodness!
That's so cute.
I like this car. I want to see. Oh my word. It's awesome news. Well, people, thank you so much. Thank you all. I want to give you so much. And the hug so much. I have to hug. I love you all. I see you. Just big hug. for me, my heart.
Oh my goodness, we love all those folks. They're family. And we have just grown to know them through the years and fall in love with them.
His birthday wish? Let's just say Kanan is saying, go big or go home.
My wish birthday, 50-0. My wish be 50-0 right here.
So is that your prediction, 15-0 this year?
I love you.
And Kanan was even invited inside the Capitol by the governor to be a special guest.
Oh yeah.
How you doing?
What's up, boy?
Hey, good. Good to see you.
I miss you so much. I miss you.
You love the governor?
I do. Love him. Right here. Love him.
So I've got something. You've already got a Razorback mask.
I do.
But I've got another one for you that I'm going to sign.
Oh my goodness!
So I'll sign this here in just a minute and give you that mask. All right?
Thank you so much. I like this one.
Yeah, go Hogs.
Go Hawks. I like it.
There we go.
Thank you so much. He did good for me. Thank you so much for the very heart for him.
I love you too. I love
Yeah, I
what
do.
you
Mom
mean to
too.
our state. I
Yeah.
love what you mean to the state of Arkansas.
Yes, yes.
You make everybody smile.
I do.
And it's about the Hogs, but it's also about the state of Arkansas that
Right.
everybody appreciates
Right.
what you do.
Go Hogs. Have a happy birthday.
Thank you, Benny.
And Kanan took a trip to Fayetteville to meet Arkansas coaches.
They just reach out to him, treat him like he's just one of them. I mean, he's an equal when he gets around Governor Asa and so many of the people here at the Capitol, and especially all the coaches. He's just one of the bunch.
Kanan didn't just bring hogs to Little Rock,
Mel.
Yeah, it did. But it still
Two.
looks good though.
but a sight for sore eyes. Smiles.
A lot of it amazes me how people react toward him, and I'm so grateful. But everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants to be accepted, and Kanan loves and accepts everybody.
2 season tickets to every Razorback sport for life.